welcome to Rolling with Krakens.
Oh, Chang's not coming?
Destiny and the story unfolds. He's at soccer.
Oh, right. Yeah,
he'll be
an hour.
An hour, yeah. He'll be 8:30. 8:30, he said he'd be here. Yeah. Interesting kind of place to leave off there. You guys, from what I recall, and jump in if you have ideas. You guys, after dealing with the Silver Order the absolute best way possible, you guys decided to go for a walk towards the city to make it to the Cathedral, to St. Vetruvios Cathedral, to find, what were you guys looking for?
We're on the hunt for the Lord of the Feast.
Hunt for Lord of the Feast. So you guys have been offered essentially the piece of the Rod of Seven in exchange for liberating the cathedral. You guys have made it halfway, well, just over halfway to the, well, I guess you're not very far out. Close to the Temple Gate currently. Temple Gate will be kind of the launching point. Once you guys are arrived there, you've been told that the Silver Order does currently hold the Temple Gate and will help you guys as far as getting established, get your bearings, and get you set up as far as the next assault here. Anything that you guys want to chip in from player standpoint? What you guys are doing, where you're at?
Oh, that's pretty much it, wasn't it?
Specifically where we left off, we saw some people off to the side and heard some rustling around in some of the ruins as we're running by. Mog says hi, then we hear, I think we heard something like, fuck, and then there's a crossbow bolt in midair, aimed for Clovis.
Yeah, to be fair, I had, before I saw that arrow, and I would like to rage!
Yeah, and that's what made the...
So, I don't know if this thing's gonna hit me or not, but this poor fucking sucker's about to have a...
Oh, could you imagine if it misses? It just goes... and they're like, oh, fuck.
Okay. From your guys' current standpoint, what you see is what you see.
Hell yeah.
The owl is the only one with an exorbitant amount of night vision. But to kind of set you guys up here, you guys are in a devastated street filled with broken wagons, abandoned vendor stalls, bones strewn without, a few corpses, not deteriorated, just kind of laying there. As far as sounds and whatnot, there are various sounds that keep on coming to you guys. Almost sounds bestial. You'll hear some the odd scream curdling through the air. Yeah, it's not great. This is eldritch horror. So as you guys are walking along that road, you guys hear these people scuffling within your vicinity, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, Clovis rages as a crossbow bolt is loosed through the air.
I'm gonna half that 2 damage.
You think it's that small?
Oh, yeah, watch this thing. 100!
Crossbow bolt of the Divine.
Yeah, no shit. Divine Smite times 10.
No, he's an arcane archer.
Shot. It's a contaminated bolt. It's Clovis. Instant transformation.
So much today, and yet I didn't do this. Uno momento, por favor.
I'm seriously.
To add a crossbow.
It's gonna be a banishing shot, and you're just
no concentration required. There's actually no choice on it. You'd actually be fine though because you have that scroll still.
I do, yeah. I do still have that scroll.
The only fun part about it is you don't know where you land.
No, I can choose where. Like you can choose where you.
You can say the city and just be in the fucking tower in the middle. Oops.
right.
Lands behind Lord of the Feast. There's a shot.
They don't love you, they don't love you. Wait. So that's gonna go.
It would be a heavy, it would just be a normal. Leave that there for the moment. Okay, so
Like baby no money one.
Yeah. Gross. I was hoping for an 8.
so Louis,
Love you, buddy.
as you are enraged, that is 2 damage that you're taking. Piercing as right to your shoulder.
I should probably still turn.
Yeah. Do it.
I didn't get my prompt. I like being asked.
Oh, it was on the screen. That's it.
Okay, and with that first crossbow bolt releasing, let's get into initiative.
Right down the middle.
That's a lot of people.
Should really start rolling those private.
I don't think any of us looked at the actual numbers. We just said.
Logan did.
I can see all of them in front of
Logan
me.
sat there and counted every single dice, so he knew exactly how many people were above him.
I really don't have to.
You
It's
don't
all
have
just
to with
available.
I get it.
But
Hey, Matt, I didn't count.
Thank you.
Because he doesn't participate.
I participate.
Clovite.
23.
Precipitate.
Oh, thanks. I think like I said, I've been bourbon. I think I'm gonna get acid reflux, so I have to stop eating sugar. Otherwise, I'm actually gonna get it, and it's gonna fucking suck. I would rather profusely vomit.
I got Tums. I've been doing a lot of heartburn lately.
Same.
But
A Dems.
what the hell?
I got 10.
Okay.
10 on dice or 10?
10 total. 5 on dice.
Is my laptop dead, man? Fucking. Apparently.
Probably.
Yeah, because it just shut down now.
There's a new power bar.
Okay, I bounce between this one. I think I don't know what I plugged it in and booted it up.
Oh, I didn't even get a shot.
didn't
I
even-
started and then immediately, like, I didn't even get to log in.
Yeah, I think I found to sign back in.
And with that, of course, Clovis is first up.
I can probably do it.
How far away is this? Is there a door or a window near this arrow?
You didn't really see where it was coming from, per se.
Well, I thought I raged before, like as soon as the
You
arrow.
heard it. You heard it go like ting as it released from the crossbow, and then you raged. So on screen, you can't see anybody.
But I have a rough idea where it came from.
As it sticks out of your shoulder, yeah, you would have a general idea.
I don't know. I feel like his reaction was like, oh, and I
As he's
spun around.
raging, as he's raging in between while it's airborne.
Exactly. Okay, well, I guess Clovis is going to do the most common thing possible. The closest building that I think that thing came from, I'm going to run directly towards and fire myself through the door.
Okay, so where would you think that thing came from? You want to roll for it?
Yeah, I do, yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't I, right? Okay, Clovis ain't going to have any fucking idea where that thing came from. 5 plus my perception, so I guess 9. I think I have 4.
Right.
Perception. What would we get? Oof.
It's just a 21.
See if this kid's good at hiding.
Rolling right down the middle right now, but I still got
How'd you know?
amateur
Not
23.
good at hiding. You're 9 to 6.
Sweet.
So as
though.
you look around, you see the crossbow flailing behind a wall as he's trying to load the next
Awesome.
bolt.
As long as I can make the distance, I'm gonna run towards it and jump through the window. Or if an open door, whatever.
I think you're too big.
Oh, am I? Is there a door then? I wasn't sure how big the window was. I figured there was no window, and I would have.
Windows.
I would have
Forcibly.
Why not just do the wall?
honestly.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah! You gotta do it, man.
Yeah.
You gotta know that guy is struggling with the crossbow right now is like, oh no, no, no!
It didn't even pierce
He said it 3 times.
Come on, motherfucker!
He said that too.
Hey, where's my measuring tool?
I like what you got.
Give you a general idea.
You can't when you talk.
25 feet to the building, and then I guess we'll see if you can get through. You got 35?
40.
40.
Yeah.
So that's 25.
I'm being hangy boy.
25. 30. 35. Why is he still stealth? Oh, it's because you didn't actually roll your perception on you, that's why. I will de-stealth him for you. Okay, just have Louis roll perception because he'll beat that. That'll be easier. That's persuasion. Perception. This guy uninvisible.
When they say fix, I don't think like fixing's on the planet.
Oh,
Honestly, best the quote, Mikey.
Zoink, Scoob, like holy cow.
Can we do Mystery Incorporated one shot?
Right?
Like, no, you have to. It's like a rated R version. Like,
Fuck you.
Honestly, that'd be so funny. It's like a multiverse of Shaggy.
30, 35, 40, you get right up to him, all your movement.
can we do that for a party?
Okay, so does that mean I'm standing in front of him now?
You just ran right up on top of this guy. As you're running up to the building, jumping over boulders and broken shit, you run through the wall, look over, and there he is sitting there down on one knee, trying to load this bolt into his crossbow, and you just run right up.
He prematurely shot the next arrow he hadn't loaded. He walked in. He's like,
I'm gonna grapple. And I'm gonna hold this kid or this man, whatever it is, close to my face and scream at it and try to intimidate it.
Try to intimidate him.
Yep. What do you want?
and you go, ah!
Spit at him. If his crossbow is in my face, I will try and bite the arrow. To be clear.
Just a tip.
Like in the animation where she like rolls out of the way of the dagger.
Okay,
Spiders, like,
let's,
jump over. I thought that was really clean.
if you can grapple.
I don't know.
Do I get advantage on this?
Yeah.
There's the spiders all along.
Oh, that's a D10. And my grapples plus strength, is that what it is?
Athletics.
Yes.
There's probably a button on your screen.
Yeah, there is. I don't, for some reason, I don't have grapple in my. Oh, but it's in my action.
I
not
already
in
did
my
it for
action.
you.
No, you're right. I'm looking in the wrong spot. I was looking at attributes, not action. That's why.
No, but I already even did it for you.
What is it? Oh, fuck. Sorry, I had problem.
No, it's there you go. It's right there. Just hit advantage. It's already even on advantage for you.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So just hit it. Just advantage. There you go.
Okay, so I grapple this fucker.
Hopefully.
That was a close one.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. So with that, you did. Oh, I'm on blungey. I'm rolls. That's part of my problem. So you run up to this guy, use your action, your first attack action to just grapple him. And now you're yelling at him.
Well, specifically, I'd actually like to grab him by one hand and try. That's what I want. One hand is free still. And yeah, now I'm just gonna yell at him. What do you want? I want to do a perception check. Does he pee himself?
Does he have advantage on smell-based checks?
I want to know if I can laugh at him.
Check his rear end. There might be something penetrating him with all the.
Clovis has partied with Mog for how long? I'm sure he's got advantage on the smell of pee.
I will do.
It's the smell of shit when I farted. Because they did that on a table.
It wasn't farting on the table.
Beat a 10. It's a 10. He did not pee himself.
Damn it. Team.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Still got a second attack action.
That one.
Do I?
Yep. Your grapple is 1 attack.
Oh, I'm gonna headbutt him.
Unarmed.
Yep. If it's D4, whatever it is, fucking
I'm
linked.
terrified of you just break his skull in with yours.
Just shatters.
Like a soft spot on a kid's head. Could you imagine? That much force? You're different, you have horns.
Are you,
Impale.
Yeah.
You want me to do it for you? Is that what you're trying to do?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't. Yeah, you go ahead and do it. I don't. Or the unarmed attack on
I
that.
think I actually got rid of unarmed attack.
Oh,
for
like
everybody,
channeling.
I don't do them very often.
but You out of all people should. I do agree. I'm going to find them. You'll add that in 2 shakes for you. Okay, and then after you headbutt him, Devlik, you're gonna be up in a moment here.
Okay.
Alright, I just need to find the headbutts. Class features, items, race features. Shove, search. Fall. Check up. Okay, let's just roll a d20.
13 plus.
Oh, efficiency.
Plus what?
Yeah. We'll hit him.
Yeah, so plus 5 is for my efficiency.
And roll a d4.
Come on, break his nose.
2 plus your strength. This guy takes 8 damage right to the face. Holding with one hand, just right into his nose. And
Nice.
his nose just goes flat and bursts out either way across his face.
I don't think he's gonna answer my question.
Can I have his eye?
His buddy sitting right across the room from him, as he looks up and sees this happening. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. He's gonna run up to you, wobbly sword in hand, and as he's staring at you, let my friend go! As he takes 2 swipes at you here.
Now, Clovis. Are we just fighting our way through this?
I gave him a chance to talk, but then I headbutted him.
Like in the same, like.
you any harm!
So as the first slice comes across your corpse, across your body. What happened? Why did it disappear?
I love the caption 1d4.
As the first slice comes across your body, it nicks and grazes a few little spots, but nothing crazy. And then him seeing that this really isn't having any effect. Him seeing that this really isn't having any effect on him whatsoever. He sits there and, shit! And just tries to stab you with a scimitar, which just doesn't really work. And as it hits your abs, like the tip goes in and there's a little drip of blood that comes out.
I turn to him.
But that's where it stops.
All that for a drop of blood.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I've seen this movie!
Stab your fingers! Stab your fingers!
Devlin,
You should beat him.
Derek's gotta get into a spot where he can actually see what's going on.
so you've been hearing this, but that's as far as you've got.
That's fine. I have an idea where they are because I've seen Clovis bull rush his way in, but the biggest thing is being able to actually see what he bull rushed.
Next up's gonna be Finnegan if somebody wants to play him.
Oh, fuck.
Does he have his stuff here?
No.
If he has it, I'll fucking give her a whirl.
If he did, it would be on his chair, which it's not. Cowabunga, dude.
So we're gonna do a D&D campaign where one of us plays Scooby, the other one plays Michelangelo.
This area between like me and
Someone
Clovis,
plays
I know there
Batman.
was a window there that he kind of went trudging through. Is that rubble? Is that all open into the building?
Yeah, you can see through it.
Okay, so I can see clean through. Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
No, whatever you can see, you can see.
Okay. So, take a look at the situation. I witness Clovis currently just kind of holding one guy who's now bleeding profusely from the nose, I'd imagine. Another guy looks horrified, but still swinging.
At this point, when you look and like he didn't like that last hit wasn't like a stab and pull back and get ready for the next one. No, it was like a tunk. So he's just sitting there with the tip of his sword, just scraping Clovis's abs.
So,
So sturdy. And then he sticks his fingernail just where the cut is and goes like that.
I retain my rage. I'm just kidding.
so I'm going to trigger my hex to get my defense kind of going. And then I'm going to kind of speak out. You know what? I'm probably going to dash to get a little closer first.
That's what I should do.
I think it thinks I have 35 movement. I don't know if that's right. I'm dashing regardless, though.
I would imagine it is right. It might be using your fly speed.
I'll look into it after. It doesn't matter for this turn. So I'm gonna sprint into the room after Clovis, kind of like take a quick once over the situation. Be like, look, we're no monsters, but if you want, we can be. As I'm just gonna start emitting this smoke kind of around me, or you can drop your weapons, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
The outcomes in fucking guns. Only best buddies execute puzzles.
I did it, guys! I saved this. Now I can ask them all a question.
He shoots the guy that I'm holding.
Comes in. Who do you work for? Takes the almost
Shoots
Clovis
the guy that's
approach.
pretty much lifeless in my hand. Oh.
Blows his head away. What are you doing here?
Necessary.
I think I might jump to conclusions with the Raging Barbarian.
So, from the next building down from you two, you guys do see another guy come running out kind of into the open there. There. So he comes running up. Boss, what are we doing? As he runs up to that spot. And with his action, he's just gonna look back and go, boss, he's got Jimmy, man. I don't know what to do. And then it's Finnegan's turn. You skipping?
Well, I think Finnegan, in natural fashion,
Which are some convoluted ass.
walks in the door with his stupid mandolin, singing some ditty, right? Hey, diddle diddle, the kitties are so little. Just kidding.
That's his turn. I'm in. Let's do
I'm a
it.
little lad who loves berries and cream.
Can we give him this persona while we control him as he has to speak in rhyme?
Yes.
Please.
You've been cursed.
It will be canon.
Hey, diddle diddle, everyone is so little. Poor little Jimmy is frail and brittle.
Okay, while he's just going hard on his mandolin. Give me a performance check there, Finnegan.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking, I don't know what his performance is, but 15.
High. Fucking
Oh,
high.
that's pretty good then.
His performance, I think it might be expertise.
Oh, nice. What you're saying is
Good
everybody
job.
draws their attention to Finnegan and goes,
Everyone's now paying attention to little Jimmy, who looks a little brittle.
Oh, perfect. Well, everyone's paying attention to him. I'm gonna walk in. But first, I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
he's gonna walk high in clean sight.
Just Skyrim logic, crouches just.
Next little stealth. And looking at the one in his so they're both on the opposite side of where I would walk in, correct?
Opposite side of where you would walk in.
I believe so, yeah.
There's you.
Yeah.
There's us. There's Jimmy. Other. Boss, what are we gonna do?
Okay.
And then hasn't been introduced.
So, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll go into the entranceway.
Kind of by Finnegan.
Yeah.
You can get further, but
Oh, okay. Well then, but I can't get all the way to the guys near.
that's 30 feet.
Yeah, I can't make it all the way. Oh, but I can throw a dagger. Yeah.
Remember the guy Clovis is holding? Somehow, miraculously, you hit him.
Yeah. No, I think I
Teleport on top of his head as you grab the dagger.
Oh,
Hits
yeah,
Clovis in
that's
the back, but
sick,
teleports
man.
up just so he looks cool.
You know what? No, we're gonna roll. We're gonna go into this. I am gonna throw my dagger, and I'm gonna teleport onto Clovis's shoulder,
oh, fuck.
and I'm gonna have my wings sprawled out as I kind of hunch over, holding.
So
the
you're
dagger.
gonna throw at the guy that he's
Yes, but I'm gonna like.
grappling.
Yeah, but I'm not actually aiming to hit him. I plan to teleport and catch it beforehand and land on his shoulder. Perch there
So
like
he's aiming
this.
to the area above Clovis.
Kind of like a gargoyle, perched on him with my wings just kind of
So
hovered around.
let's go for a to hit on a let's give you a 18 DC on this.
I'm in. Let's go.
That one, that's a 40. Nat 20.
Nat 20. I'm in for it. Woo! Yes. And I'm specifically only on one of his shoulders. I'm not on like I'm not like hovering above him. I'm specifically on one set with my wingspan just
As he's
out.
sitting there teabagging Clovis. Looking owl testicles.
A couple of acorns. I just imagine as these guys are like trying to like figure out what's going on, he like looks back to boss, looks over, and then all of a sudden now a Dem is just like
Yeah.
a physical like shadow now on Clovis's shoulder.
I will say though, let's let the mist take them.
I think they're here for a reason.
And that's
I think
my
they're
turn.
alive for a reason.
I ain't gonna win.
Hi.
Mog's gonna bonus action. Is it Mog's turn?
Flirts.
Is it Mog's turn?
That's how Monk expends his movement.
Clovis, stop flipping him around.
Yeah. Can we just watch Mock bulldoze through the wall here?
Yeah, he's gonna bonus action
Rolls
attack
knocks
too.
Clovis
So he's coming flying through the wall.
Okay, is that what he's actually saying?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna run in there and go,
What's shouting on the YouTube
I
chat?
see. I was watching the.
I'm gonna convince them to appreciate Bahamut.
Yeah. Bahamut is a god, but my flares are also gods in bed.
Okay.
Mug likes magic.
You guys aren't seeing a whole lot happening at the moment. No, that guy's gonna die.
standstill.
No, there's just shit happening in the dark.
Luckily, we all have dark vision.
Yeah, not like this. This is heavily obscured. It's not just dark vision.
Guess we're gonna have to light this up.
That doesn't work.
We're gonna have
You
to-
light up fog.
Mist. We're gonna light it up with lightning.
Oh, I didn't send
Light
you
it
a
up.
video today.
Okay. This guy. Can they see? No, nobody can see him through the wall. He's gonna pull back to about here. And you know what? We'll jump ahead to the boss. Quickly here. As somebody steps out from behind that building there, that's not a great thing. We'll just go to somebody steps out from behind that building there. He looks over it. What the fuck is that? Hey, put Jimmy down, you big oaf!
It's okay. Clovis now knows what to do.
Just hold his neck and just.
That would not be what Clovis.
It's like what you do with dandelions. Take your
Clovis is not a murder hobo. Like that.
Finnegan would cast minor illusion and make this guy look like a giant. I'm just kidding.
Okay. And then the captain does pull out his crossbow as well and just train it on you. Guy after him is Jimmy. So as Jimmy's sitting there with his nose broken currently, being held up in the air, looking at an owl perched on your shoulder and being strangled, kicks and flails, he is going to try to break out of that grapple.
He's gonna take fall damage. He's only got 10 HP.
Is he an athletic guy or is he an acrobatic?
Oh, then
guy?
you need something for me.
Athletic. It will show up on your screen if you just want to hit roll.
No!
It's up to you. Never! You can input the number too when it shows up on your screen.
I got a 12 on my dice.
Oh, you got 12?
12 plus the modifier, sorry. Plus strength?
Oh, so it passed.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. No, it's more than strength, because you're probably proficient in your
Oh,
athletics.
sorry, it says strength, that's why I asked.
Yeah. So as he's kicking and screaming, trying to get out of there, he cannot break out of your grapple. So as he's being held up on the ground, the best he can do is just latch onto your wrists and tries to pull himself up just a little bit to try to take some of the pressure off his throat.
Oh.
However, what he might do, I would do, somebody 8 feet tall picks me up by the throat, it's probably kick him in the nuts. Not advisable. This is the game.
Hank's too low. Don't worry, he won't reach.
So,
Blocked by the shaft.
for the sake of argument,
Just a bunch of
just
cushions.
base this off with a dagger. Pack tactics does not apply. 19 does hit. Oh, big damage. You're gonna half the 2 damage.
No, I'm not.
As his leather boot finds square in the middle of your thigh, causes you 2 damage, we'll say.
The centaur kicked harder.
Yeah. Precisely.
Nay.
And that puts us to Mog.
Let's just confirm that he didn't say anything in the chat. Yeah, he said go ahead, Louis. So let's, we're gonna bonus
You
action.
gotta talk like him.
Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna come willingly flying towards Clovis.
Arms outstretched as he comes thrown through this building. Comes in broken nose.
As soon as I can see Clovis, though, I'm going to roll and present myself
And we all know that that means he's gonna flash.
in Bahamut's glory.
Make a religion check. Oh, just kidding.
I don't know what just happened.
This is our intro. This is how we
tattooed.
greet people.
I am here.
He does the roll, Finnegan. Yeah. Me, slit their throats.
And that's his turn.
That is just a turn, yeah, 100%. No, actually, does he have any healing spells?
No.
He's gonna cast healing on Clovis, but I guess not.
And back
Oh,
to
Clovis, you okay?
Clovis is now going to use his 6 seconds to say, whatever you ask for. And I'm going to take Jimmy, and I'm going to throw Jimmy at the captain because he asked me to put him down.
Decision
made.
Woo!
I would slow down for a second.
Oh, come on! I threw him!
Yes, but there's readied actions.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Arrow.
Uh-huh.
Okay, 4 damage. Next.
All right, there's a crit coming.
Uh-huh. And imagine that, the captain has a fucking +8 bramble bow.
He's got an oath bow. Get fucked. I'm just kidding.
It's a band bow.
Either way, my rolls are ready.
He's got a horn of blasting.
Just takes the building out.
Buries
Just to play it
everybody
safe.
in rubble.
Just drops a fucking nuke.
It is pretty fun, though. It's up 5d10 damage.
Okay. So let's make sure Clovis is targeted. Oh, readied action number 1. He does get. He gets people on you. That's cool. Again, no. Okay, so as
What are my stones and bears?
7 damage if you want some.
No.
So with this crossbow trained directly at you, coming out of a 2-handed heavy crossbow, all you hear is a loud thud. Just as you grab Jimmy and go to huck him, you hear a loud thud and it comes in and gets you right in the opposite shoulder as it kind of throws you off balance for a second. 2 more come screaming at you. As they take cues from the boss man. Oh. It's so good. One misses you. The other one also misses you. So 2 crossbow bolts go flying by you, but the heavy one catches you right in the shoulder, and you're gonna now throw Jimmy at him.
Yep.
So let's do a attack roll.
18 plus whatever my thing is.
Okay, yep, that would hit. As Jimmy
Is this right? Is it my just proficiency? If I'm
flying
throwing, or
across
is
the
that
room.
like athletics or something?
Throwing? Well, it's technically an improvised weapon.
Yeah. So is that
Being that it's a human that you're throwing, I would say it would be strength.
Yeah. Fair enough.
but you wouldn't have proficiency.
Okay, fair enough. So 24.
Okay.
You a bitch.
You sound like me.
No, it's genuine. Because it changes sometimes. Because I do different things. You could stop just doing fucking. Trying to improvise. Come on.
Okay.
Better.
So as Jimmy goes flying across, smokes into the boss man. He stumbles back as Jimmy hits him. Jimmy falls to the ground, prone in front of him. Fuck! Let's get out of here! And what are you doing with your turn?
Oh, I'm going to expend my 40 feet. I'm going to catch this guy and I'm going to take a slice at him with my sword.
So you still have one guy right next to you. If you go to run past him, he's going to take a swing at you.
Do it.
Okay. And this guy will take his opportunity attack. And who are you trying to catch?
Captain.
Okay. Is there a reason?
Because he's right there yelling at me and I just threw Jimmy at him. Either that or I'm going to boot stomp Jimmy.
Yeah, the opportunity attack misses. Now you are running by these other guys, so you're still taking opportunity attacks.
Was he not the guy in the front?
He's the guy with the all red bandana and the white background.
Oh, way the fuck back there.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, which ones fired crossbows just now?
The two guys in front of him, so there and there, and the
So
ball.
I had my map so far up that I could only see this guy. And I thought that was the captain. That's why I was just like, I'm going for the captain!
So are you running past all these guys, taking more opportunity attacks? Or are you stopping at the first guy?
Do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Now,
There.
just out of correct, how far away is the captain?
Right now you're up against him.
Yeah, but how far away was he from where I was? Sorry.
Like 25 feet.
25
Very
feet?
far. 25 feet.
Quite close.
Okay. He's on my shoulder. Does that have my movement?
Being that he has hollow bones, probably not.
Cool. So me and the owl are right up in there. Does he get an opportunity attack on him too?
Because of his height, I would say no.
Plus, they only get one opportunity attack. Not
Yeah,
two.
but I'm just saying, what if you run by because you're running? I'm saying you're moving.
Just random.
Yes, okay.
breaking it in.
Okay,
Close one,
opportunity
take it.
attack, that one hits. So one of the opportunity attacks comes in for 7. And the other guy with his opportunity attack. Say that don't. Okay, and the second guy misses as you get right in front of the captain staring straight at him.
Cool. You're not going anywhere, and I'm going to,
Know how close.
You're right. You're not going anywhere!
I have to ask that you stay here.
And I'm going to, that's right, I'm going to have to ask that you stay here for questioning.
I've got to go.
My flamey McFlamer sword's coming out. We're going to take our first attack. Is going to be 19 plus
Yeah, that hits.
plus 13. Is it a brutal?
It is. Matter.
Oh, I don't know, does it? Okay, my D6. 1, 2. We'll do the extra with that one, and I'll just roll 2, 6, 7, 6. So we're gonna go 9, 10. Sorry, 12, 13, 16. Oh, plus 8. My bad.
That's your rage.
Yeah, that was a 6. I don't have enough dice. I'm gonna confuse myself.
You need more.
I do. In the first one, I attack with 5 dice, and I only use 3 just to reroll 2. But
Excellent. I'm proud.
oh, and I reroll ones, don't I?
And 2s.
Okay. 12 plus 10 is 22. 23. 26 plus my rage, plus the 8 on my damage. So 30. 4? Alright,
And that's a brutal crit.
Oh, yeah, no, I gotta do that
Wanna
too.
double all the dice for me.
Just double that? So
You
64.
might as well.
It'll be enough.
64. And then for my next attack.
My next trick.
Throwing Jimmy was one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Action surge.
Are you a level 2 fighter yet? No, you're level 1.
Is that
but I have
bad?
action surge. It's on here.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, you are a level 2 fighter.
I'm not gonna use.
Prank him, John.
I'm not gonna use it. But
To
like,
be a barbarian, eh? Just show up and kill everybody. Go. Oh, that happened.
You guys are still here? So did everyone else do.
what's the captain doing now?
Now, technically, although you never play with this rule, you do have... No, you don't have Great Weapon Master. Oh, never mind. I get the bonus action swing for critting. Okay.
Just out of curiosity, is the captain still alive?
Yeah.
I'm going to expend 2 of the charges from my sword.
That's an action, isn't it?
Nope, I can do it as a. I can do it when I attack. You gain plus 2.
You gotta call that before you attack.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I need to?
Is it a smite you're doing?
Yeah, well,
It's Trishun's Cone of Fire,
Oh, the cone.
Yeah, okay, fair.
which is a special, but you're supposed to call it when you attack. You can't just...
Now, out of curiosity,
Oh, wait a second. I swung my sword, but
Out of curiosity, with that ability, doesn't that replace the attack? Like instead of just a normal attack, it's you do the wave.
supposed to be.
Yeah. So.
Now, just out of curiosity, don't I still get with my attack? I get 2 swings at it.
No.
You used one.
Because you used your attack.
Making
You
sure.
threw the guy.
We're just testing the boundaries.
Just action search. Do it.
I'm not going to.
Do it.
I'm just gonna fucking delete him right now.
Clovis, who's that?
I'm not going to. 'Cause
Watch him fizzle from underneath me.
No, he fizzles from your memory.
the owl's there, so the owl will fucking finish him off.
Yeah.
Or the owl will talk some sense into him. We don't know which way this is gonna go yet.
The owl? Are you sure about that?
We will take over this band of whatever these things are. We will become their new leader. We're gonna get a crew together, and they're gonna be in it.
Yeah, they'll be in the
building a
fucking
team for a
doorway with
job.
all their heads on pyres.
I'm building a team for a job. You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
So, what's the job? That was it. Thanks.
Alright, double.
Good.
Come back right away.
Okay, so this guy's gonna run up to you as you carve into his boss. He's gonna swing at you. Does not have that fun. Gonna attack and miss by the looks of it. Gonna attack again as these swords are coming flying at you from every which direction. Ooh, finally hits. Got a little hitty hit on you as his second stab finds purchase, just kind of nicking right in between a rib and gets stuck into the bone as he tries to pull his sword out. Ugh, pulls it out. Next guy up is Devlik.
Okay, double lick. Double lick.
I was literally just about to say that. Literally.
So, bonus action, I am going to extend my hex. It just instant kills on my turn, so I'm just going to have to restart it. But that's no different.
That's the way we expected it to happen.
But I can't do any. Step up. Sure.
The haze. It does things to people.
To you? Are you blaming you on the haze?
That's fair. You know what? I think he's right. He has been acting different.
Yeah, we don't know for sure.
don't
Oh, it's
know why.
chaotic evil. No.
Sorry, I'm just having trouble finding it. No worries.
What the heck?
Yeah. There it is. I was looking through my features, so I only saw the riposte side of it. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to say Cathedral. I'm going to use my action, and I'm going to cast haste on myself. Oh wait, did that work?
Using your
No,
6
it did.
seconds.
Did it target me? I didn't highlight myself as a target. Is the only issue.
Oh. That's okay.
Okay.
You know that you're 8.
Okay.
You definitely didn't target yourself. That's
Perfect. As long as it works, that's all I'm going for. Then I'm going to, with said action, take a swing on this guy, and then bonus action, because I cackled, I have an extra attack as well. Yeah, it didn't target me. But I'll worry about that in a second.
yeah.
So, first swing with me wand. There it is. Ooh, not great. You know what? Thank you kindly. 18 to hit.
It's green. She hits.
Beauty, beauty. Okay, there they come. I'm missing a D8 fire damage. I'm just gonna manual pull it.
Are you sure?
No D8s rolled there.
Why do you get a D8 of fire damage?
From my soul sword familiar.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I see the bludgeoning and the necrotic. I just don't see the fire yet. So I'll just manually whip a D8 real quick.
Would you just hit?
This character. Yeah, I'm beating him with my wand. For a total of 21 on that swing, and then I will do my second attack as well.
It's really weird. What is in
I touched it. So 21 and then 21.
Not a melee weapon you're using, maybe?
Could be. Second the one with the button work. Registered as weapon. Martial melee.
Scimitar. Maybe if we change it to a. Oh, you wanted dex, right? Okay. Oh, good enough.
Gives us with being on the way.
Yep. 15, 16. We're recharging the guy. Perfect. I can just apply it then. Another 11.
As that is Devlik's turn. Major choice.
Next person's turn.
Did you just kill someone?
No. No.
This guy. Same.
That's racist.
I'm normally much better at differentiating these guys. Oh, that's the guy that Devil just attacked. That's what I do. So, as you say that they made their choice, he looks at you. Fuck, it doesn't feel like we had one! As he disengages. Finnegan, what's Finnegan's rhythm? Rhyme.
You got this one? Like the last one.
I was gonna say, for you are quite tall, feast on my fireball.
Well, he called it.
Okay, fireball time.
He will specifically aim to not hit Clovis and fucking Adem because we
What
know
else is he hitting?
What?
Can he
Where else is he aiming?
I was about to say, can't he aim like right there?
Can he go like somewhere in the middle and try to catch these two?
No, possibly, yeah.
Block the exit.
I don't know.
Fireball.
You choose where he aims, Logan. Group effort.
If it's possible for him to like go in the middle here somewhere to try to catch these two.
I mean, I'm okay if I'm in it. I just don't know if you are.
Why does it not let me cast fireball?
He's gonna max level cast this shit.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Finnegan.
Oh, right. He's made of wood. You watch him. Oh, he's our fire. That's what's gonna happen on a cold night.
I kind of want a little bit better rhyme from you, though. It was good, but I think we need a little more from that.
I don't wanna.
Come on.
I literally set a rhyme for the spell.
You did, but it was good, but like, they're not really that tall.
Well, that's weird.
Compared to Finnegan?
Fireball's broken?
He
takes it back.
He could have been like, I don't know, look at them run, they head for the wall. I guess it's time for a fireball. I'm just saying.
Time to lick my fireball.
Finnegan's getting an entirely new persona.
Finnegan's gonna get copyright striked.
Darren's gonna get a bill in the mail.
I can't cast
It'd
fireball.
really suck if someone said that his address was. Just dox him.
It will let me cast anything else, but it will not let me cast fireball.
It's because the rhyme wasn't strong enough.
Yes.
So,
Sorry, Devin will just take another turn.
Does anybody else have fireball?
Yeah, I've got a bastardized version of it. Dev might have it in his ring.
I'm pretty sure it's a 20-foot radius 8d6.
3. Let's see if yours works. No, yours doesn't work either. Woohoo!
Okay, so what does fireball normally roll at? We'll just do it like normal.
8d6, but it's a matter of where it all hits.
Okay?
Okay, so he's gonna try to cast it that far back and just hit the guys behind.
No, because it's what, 20-foot radius, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so if he whips it somewhere around like right here, it should catch.
Right here you want?
Yeah, like to where like my arrow is going.
So that's a 20-foot radius.
Okay, got
Yeah,
the
because that should
86.
catch the 2 between Clovis and the arrow, plus the 2 beside it. Where am I going? He's upset Mog's about here.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it to you if he wants to cast that far back. And I'm sure he's close enough to cast that. 45 feet, yeah.
Ow, ow, no, thank you.
Okay. Let's do some 8d6 then.
Oh, we're in here.
That's not too bad. Here.
Damn some dash.
9. Okay. No. Not it. Captain dies.
Reaction? Finnegan, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, that's me.
Reaction?
Where's Jimmy?
Beside you still.
Still beside you.
Just making sure he knows this is all his fault.
So as the captain
shot
goes
first.
down, as that fireball is let off, And it is your turn. Are you giving these guys a chance to talk, or are you taking your turn?
Reaction, I would like to steal the captain's soul.
Okay.
Nice, cool. Soul. Anyways, Jimmy's on the ground, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it would have hit the captain, fall prone.
Yeah.
And then as he's laying there, he looks over and just sees a little moat sail across this eldritch horror location. And all of a sudden, as a fireball takes up a ginormous area.
Yeah. So there's 2 people still left alive, right?
Oh, there's more than that.
4 at least.
Oh, cool. If that's the case, though, since his name was called out, I'm gonna aim a gun at Jimmy.
Oh!
And I'm gonna look at everyone else as I hop off his back. I'll expend the movement to get off his back, and I'll just have the barrel basically pointed at him. And I'm going to say, your lives are worth more than what we can make them today. Drop your weapons. And I will take the ready action for 6 seconds. And if they don't surrender, bang, and I will shoot Jimmy. Look at Jimmy. I'm sorry, Jim. Jimmy does not need this from me. You've already broken his nose, but
Yeah,
I've also executed people with you for fun. So
They weren't even pedophiles.
yeah, that we know of.
I'm sorry.
We didn't ask.
So, sure. One of the guys that just cracked you and then got hit by a fireball was left standing. As he's sitting there patting himself out, looks down and sees the captain, looks up at you guys. Jesus Christ! We didn't want any of this! As he disengages and starts running as well.
I didn't hear no bell.
Apparently Jimmy wasn't that important. They got Jimmy! Fuck Jimmy!
Can we recruit him?
Oh, yes! That's a great idea. Look, Jimmy, now fuck you.
I failed my band.
Oh, shit, he's smelling it. Just kidding.
Disengage and run. Mog's turn.
Mog's turn?
Oh.
Did he drop his weapon?
Who?
The guy who said fuck this and ran. Did he drop his weapon?
They've all been running for 2 rounds. They've all been running away from you guys for 2 rounds.
But they
No, but like, did he drop his weapons? Because I specified all of them drop their weapons, or else.
Yeah. All trying to run away as fast as they can.
Dang.
Mog. How far back is Mog?
20 feet?
And how far back or how far behind those guys are what? How far from me?
Way too far.
Yeah,
Oh, from you?
Yeah,
They're within reaching distance for you.
for me, but not Mog. If he was me.
Is he full paladin?
Full pally.
I thought he had sorcerer in him.
1 or 2. I don't think he actually did.
What else? Yeah, sorcerer 4.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Cool.
What does Mog do? Does he bonus action that fucking tattoo again, launch himself forward, and try and stop these guys from going to the door?
There's no door.
I'm sorry, wherever they're
Going
going
out the section of wall.
They're all just running away.
Yeah.
We're in building ruins.
I need Mog to catch them.
Jimmy's not running away yet.
Can Mog
said
throw
yes.
a shield?
Can Mog Captain America?
Just directly.
Just imagine.
I feel like there's no other guy. It's just the two that are over here now.
There's one guy that's still right beside you.
Yeah, I see that guy.
Other than that, they've all ran south. You guys have killed 2 of their people.
You can see his body. Leave him alone.
Leave these guys alone.
No, Jimmy. Leave Jimmy alone.
Okay, collectively, Mog is gonna get over to here. Use a tattoo.
He doesn't need to use his tattoo.
Yes, he does, 'cause he's trying to get to there. How does he get to there if he can't?
He dashes.
Yeah, but then he can't do anything.
He is. Misty Step as a bonus.
Oh no, that's Vengeance Paladin. I don't
You
think he's
used to.
Vengeance.
He's a sorcerer.
Oh.
Yeah, I still want to put it past the Mog not getting misses.
I thought he used it in our fight.
what? No, he does have Misty.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so how does that work?
So you
So Misty Step bonus action, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Teleport.
And then he'll run the other 30 feet.
So that's his bonus action.
Done. That's what he's gonna do.
What does he say?
I'm coming for you!
Oh god. He means that in 2 ways.
Hold on!
Okay, we've all seen American Dad, right?
Here's Babu!
Steps to there,
Here comes my
and then he runs. He can make it behind this one guy.
And then his action, grapple.
I imagine that he like teleports, just hoofs it, and then goes for the full spear.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys have all
He
seen,
spears him, but then lands on his knees because he can't go prone.
You guys have all seen the American Dad episode where like Roger chases Haley and Jeff, right? Where he goes, "Nyah!" That's what I think every time Wyatt's character talks.
I know the episode.
Yeah. Every time.
I'm spending all the money trying to get away from you.
And the funny part about Mog diving to spear this guy,
God,
he
he's gonna-
completely fucking misses.
And my favorite part is
As a free interaction, can this guy who's running just decide YOLO and just use him as a skateboard while he slides?
Like jumps, he goes under, lands on, whee, and goes an extra 5 feet.
Problem is that Mog's not sliding. He doesn't go very far.
Yeah.
Mog can't slide.
He's just like,
Realizes that he's in full plate with a big ass steel shield.
He does not realize his jump distance.
Goes to
is-
jump and just.
Yeah.
Dark Souls tackle.
Yeah. Longest fucking animation.
It's awful.
Clovis, back to you, dude.
It's just Jimmy. That's Jimmy.
You got one person
is
with
Jimmy.
you and 4 people south of you.
One person. Okay, well, Clovis is gonna do everything he can to catch the next guy.
You're taking the opportunity attack from the guy that's right next to you.
Was that not Jimmy and is he not on the ground?
Yeah, he was prone.
Would he still get an opportunity to attack if he's pro? With an owl with a gun
Would
to
he
his
then
face?
get shot right in the face?
No, because he gets 6 seconds before it happens.
He does. He
Okay.
Specified that 6
Okay.
seconds he's gonna shoot if nobody drops their weapons.
He also had his crossbow out at the time, not his weapon, like not his sword, and he's been thrown since then. Is that bolt still chambered?
Regardless, if there is one, yes, I would take that one.
Time out. Matt, can I have a bag of chips?
Yeah, returns, I think. Would go hard.
Oh, pass me one then. Fuck this guy.
What do you want?
Surprise me.
Yes, if there's an opportunity to attack, I would take it.
He's gonna shoot his crossbow at you at disadvantage as that arrow.
Oh, he's gonna hit his buddy. As I run by, he's gonna hit his buddy.
Not when it happens.
Nat 5 or less.
Anything that's a miss.
And that's at disadvantage because you're right up against him. And he's prone. That one.
Ask the DM nicely because it's still his call.
no, get him to hit Mog right up the ass, the only part that's not armored.
That's actually a fair trade.
Okay, we'll flip a coin. Heads it's Mog, tails it's the bandit next to him.
Okay.
That takes 10 damage.
Oh.
You guys have a coin? Do you want me
Ew,
just to
what is
flip a
this? Is this a coin? Is that what that? No, that's a base. No, there's no coin. How do you not have a coin?
coin? Here's a coin.
Okay, what is it? Heads what?
One side is Mog, one side is the bandit. You pick the side.
Okay, Mog is gonna be the A, and then the bandit's gonna be the other side. Ready?
And then whatever it is you said, you can't grab it and flip it. I don't know what you call that.
That's called changing the outcome of a coin toss. That's what that's called.
You can't change the outcome.
I never do. If you did, I would kick you square in the nuts because you're changing the outcome of a coin toss.
It's Mog.
It's Mog.
Right up the ass. Let's go.
Does that one have the mimic on it, or what does that one have on the other side?
That one has a mimic. Yeah, this one has. I don't know. It's like a sword with an A and a rose.
Well, we'll use the mimic.
Either way, it's Mog.
Why are you putting it there?
Yeah, I would have put it inside Terran's thing. Terran will pocket it.
Cool.
Okay, so Mug takes 10 damage as this arrow, while he's lying on the ground.
It's like perfectly.
He's at a
in line
kneel at
with
this
his
point.
ass.
He's prone.
he's just trying to get himself back up after falling to the ground as he's on all fours and just starting to sit up on the book.
Yeah, he just launches to his feet off.
It's immediately a Shrek reaction.
Yeah.
See the arrow in the ass, and we're like, that's gotta come out.
Okay, well,
Hey, excellent. Rest of your turn?
yeah, he's gonna catch that guy.
This guy running?
Yeah. For my first action, how much movement is that?
20. Not much.
Grapple. And then I want, as long as I grapple, I'm gonna throw him backwards. As my other action.
Big summer blow up. What'd you bring us?
It's not as much.
What do you need? Oh, you need a roll? We're gonna get a 16 plus my
You
strength.
can only
Like
speak in rhymes.
Fill that
tonight.
one in on your screen?
Why?
No, not this one. For some reason.
Yeah, you can. What's that?
Says you were late.
bonus.
That was what was determined for Finnegan.
Okay.
You just said.
Oh, it just shows a D4.
Yeah, that's just a bonus.
You are quite
Okay,
tall,
never mind.
so here's
Yeah.
a fireball.
Just hit it with advantage.
Killed some people.
Should be fine anyways. I rolled a 16 plus.
The people on the bridge? You're gonna. Was it the people on the bridge?
No.
Oh, you're gonna negate people?
I
I
know.
told Matt that I wanted fireball, so.
Yeah. So, okay, so you run up to this guy and grab him.
Grab him by the and throw him backwards as my second action.
Hey. Throwing distance. I guess we should figure that out. What's your
1
strength?
million feet.
My strength is 23.
Plus you have advantage for raging.
Oh, I'm not saying do an actual check. I'm just saying.
Just curious how far backwards I can throw this guy.
And he shall take a d6 damage if you want to roll for me.
Oh, I do, and it's a 3.
Great, now he's dead. As he lands.
Okay. You want to do anything else with the rest of your movement?
How much movement do we got? Is there another one within 20 feet?
Yeah, the one that Mog is up against. I'll try to jump best.
Is there one just past that guy? You said there was 4 in total.
Is there?
Can I get in front of one of them?
Yeah, you can get in front of somebody.
Damn, that's what I want to do. Get in front of them.
You won't be able to get in front of both, but you
Just
can
one. Just need to get in front of one.
get in front of one.
Perfect.
Those are mine.
Okay.
This is quite the epic.
As Jimmy
You don't need to. Except that
See
now
what's
you
going
talk
on.
in riddles the entire time.
and fucking runs.
Half movement to stand?
The amount of adrenaline going through this guy right now, he's just running.
Fair enough.
There's nothing holding this guy back. He just. It just looks total cartoon where the legs are spinning, the arms are spinning, and he's tripping over everything as he's trying to get the fuck out of here and just running.
Out of curiosity, how far is he now?
Well, he'd be 60 feet minus the stand.
Okay, fantastic. I will just catch him. I have haste going, so my movement is doubled.
Okay, so you're gonna go off in the general direction that he went in?
Yeah, just send me off in that direction when I catch up to him.
Okay, well that's your doubled movement straight to there.
Yeah, perfect. With my
And you
spare
take one opportunity attack.
from the guy lying on the floor.
From Jimmy.
Jimmy disappeared.
No, from the other guy
Jimmy
right
got
there
up in
that you
line.
crossed by. It prompted me for one, so you ran right past me.
Yeah, the guy who's laying on the floor because he just got thrown by a Clovis.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, you don't hit anyways.
I will not find words that.
Okay, go on. So yes, you're within 10 feet of him.
Okay, I have to use my spare action to dash, unfortunately, to make up that last 5 feet. But then, bonus action cackle, main action, I'm gonna swing, and I am gonna specify non-lethal on these. I'm explicitly just gonna try to like basically take out his legs as he's trying to run away.
These poor little.
I'm trying to keep you with your Jimmy.
We're gonna try to recruit Jimmy.
Forcibly.
Jimmy tried to.
Against his will.
Jimmy tried to brute force Clovis.
Okay, so
He did not!
He was brute like ish.
Clovis decided to grab him by the throat.
He
Ran up to him.
pointed a sharp arrow at me.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, see?
Why am I a mile away from everybody else? Or is it just not showing?
You're a ranged character.
No, I don't.
You are
I don't play. I don't play like that though. Everybody knows that.
You know, to be fair, we did just cast your fireball and didn't move you at all.
sorry, I was just struggling to fucking target him.
You better be coming up with a rhyme for what you want to do next. Because if you don't rhyme, you get triple disadvantage.
Okay.
-2.
He uses reaction to parry.
Okay. Does that stop the hit? Or just lower damage?
Adds to AC. Yes, you still hit.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so it's now it rolled
That's a
4.
brutal crit.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
I was like, it's rolling 4 dice now, which is right. Is that enough to knock him out?
29 damage.
Plus the D8 that it was missing.
Well, if he has to hit 0.
He does, so that'll be the first one then, and then I will do it again a second time. Once again, going non-lethally with the one of the buckboard, trying to aim for the legs there, take them out.
Soccer turn.
It was good. It was weird. But
29
it was,
again.
What?
Almost got 29 again.
Yeah, it was weird, but it was good. We forgot to play up until the last like 2 minutes, and then we scored 4 in the last win by 5.
Non-lethal, you said?
Yes.
Yes, Jimmy is unconscious as you.
Fucking just. Yes. Perfect. And then with that, I'm just gonna start like grabbing him by like one of the legs and start trying to walk him back over. Deadlick's not very strong though, so it's not that cool. He's like 2-arming it to try to make this happen.
Jimmy, go fit me, Jimmy.
That guy's just gonna run away. These guys are all just running in terror. They didn't want any of this.
Quick, delete.
Finnegan, your turn.
Delete them before closest back to the bathroom. You can
You're
just
just
end the
gonna try to
encounter.
run up closer and do something?
Yeah, can you? I'm having a hard time seeing what the hell is going on here, so just move me closer.
Good. Well, that's as close as you can get with one movement action.
What, do you think this is funny? Why are you all running? As they all run away.
That was a Josh level riddle. Mine at least had a spell in it.
He long striders them. They run faster.
Yeah, you can see one guy by Clovis, and that's about it at the moment. Oh yeah, and then the guy that's right in front of you guys, right on the other side of the tree. You want to do anything?
No, I don't know what's going on yet, so I'll wait until we have a natural break to be caught up, and then...
Adem?
Is Jimmy in line of sight?
I got Jimmy.
For you, Jimmy is unconscious laying in front of Devlik on the ground.
Is he in line of sight?
Yeah, looks like it is.
Because at the end of Finnegan's turn, my ready action 6 seconds is up. Can I tell Jimmy's dead? Does he look dead to me? Because I can't check for a pulse.
He doesn't look dead. He looks like he got clubbed by him and he fell down on the ground.
And you watch me like pick up one of his legs and I'm now starting to drag him back.
He is 40 feet away from you. 60 feet.
The reason I'm asking is because my ready action from last turn would technically take effect, and even if he was dragging him, I'd be like, bang, and just kill him right there.
Yep.
But I'm like, he called my bluff.
Now shoot yourself. Now go like
I
this.
couldn't stand killing Jimmy.
Girl.
Now go like this.
No, he called my bluff. But you take a step over and
No bluff.
no bluff. I will aim at prone guy there and then shoot him.
Boom. Stop, he's dead. The bullet flew at Jimmy.
So yeah, I'm shooting at whoever this guy is nearest to me.
Don't worry, Clovis, I got you, Jimmy.
Yeah, as long
I do have advantage because
I'm just getting in front of the guy.
And he's on the ground.
Pass me with
I have the
an
gunner
opportunity
feet,
attack.
so I don't get disadvantage from them.
Even though he's prone?
As long as they're within 5 feet,
between a
because I said I
wall
walked up
and
to him
log.
and I just aimed at him. I don't get disadvantage for them being within 5 feet.
See, I knew that 5 feet, but I was curious about prone.
That's entirely up to you. I can counteract it.
Oh, that's fine.
Advantage or no advantage?
I can give you advantage. Advantage. I can fucking hit him. It's not rocket science.
That was 8 plus 17 to hit.
Hit? No, 17 to hit, and you did 41 damage. With your sneak attack.
How's he looking?
His brain is everywhere.
No. No, he's not that rough. As you... I guess, where were you aiming? Where were you
Where'd you
aiming?
shoot him?
Normally, I would say I'd aim right for the fucking dome, but
Okay.
since I'm not killing him on
fine.
this one,
No.
I'd aim for the skull. Or not the skull.
Not the brain, just hit the skull.
Not the brain. I merely just want to.
That's fine. So as you take your rifle and point it at his head, you give him that big speech that you gave, and as you go to pull the trigger, you look up at Clovis and and in that moment, you did move a little bit, and as you shoot, it actually does hit the skull and just tear out a chunk of bone all the way across.
That's gonna be a pretty cool scar.
Hey man, that's pretty good. That's gonna be pretty cool if you survive this. Anyways, and then after that, I'm gonna go, oh shit, sorry. That's surrender, please.
Is somebody getting rid of people?
Yeah, you're running them away.
No, for some reason, just everything went away.
Yeah, you're running them away.
Okay, so that guy laying on the ground, he's... Fuck.
That captain's such a bad leader. Yeah, why is he dead?
Say as you, he did.
That bandit that you just shot in the head, all that he's gonna do is, bleed. Yeah.
I am within 5 feet of
He's
him.
gonna use his action to disengage, and he's just gonna crawl back on the ground while prone as far as he can. As you no, please, no!
I have a wife and children. They rely on me.
I'll bring them to you soon.
Oh, I know.
I want to do this. I'll hold my gun like this, and then as I watch him, I want to trip and go, oh, boom, and kill him.
I like it.
Some fucking Warzone style execution.
It'll be great.
You know what? This guy that just got sandwiched between Clovis and Mog that has a crossbow bolt stuck in his asshole.
No, that was Mog, wasn't it?
Mog has a crossbow stuck in his asshole, yeah.
That was intentional, though.
Kind of.
It wasn't.
Kind of.
I just thought so, guys.
That guy, that bandit right next to you, Clovis, he's going to actually...
Get on his knees.
No, he's out of 100% sheer terror at this point. Fuck this! Fuck all of you! And he's gonna grab his knife and just right in his own throat.
I want to heal him.
Please!
Shield of faith.
I want to power word stun him so he can't do it.
Power word fortify him.
I think suicide is still an insta kill.
So he just straight up step a code.
What's the, what was that thing we used to keep that one thing alive in Darren's campaign?
You guys
What
don't
were-
have it.
No, I'm just curious, what was it called? What I was using to keep that, like, when we were skinning him?
I think you're lay on hands.
Yeah, there you go. Literally skinning somebody.
It was the fucking cantrip. The cantrip.
Spare the dying.
That was
That was literally flaying the skin from this person, and then Louis sitting there just spare the dying on repeat.
Oh.
Mog's turn. Mog's gonna stand up. The rest of the way.
Whatever. I didn't even want to kill him.
Is he gonna do anything else?
There's a ninja down here.
I think that's exactly what Mog would say.
That other guy's gone? Like, he's dead. Just for flair, can we let Mog stab the guy in the ankles? So Mog feels like he took him out?
Mog wants to stab the dead guy.
Well, yeah.
Well, no, what about this other one that's still alive?
Mog's on his... You're right.
No, Mog's gonna try and pull this bolt out of his butt cheek because it's a
Yes,
tiny bolt.
he's gonna expend half his movement to stand up. He's gonna use to pull it out. Then he's gonna use. Does he have 2 actions?
No,
Two attacks.
Then he's gonna use his other attack to throw the bolt back at the guy.
Ting.
While
He's gonna
chanting,
get it lodged in his throat.
while chanting to Bahamut to guide this bolt at this man. That's what he's trying to do.
it fails.
I walk up and I say, "This is taking too long. Here's my schlong," and I stab the guy in the face with my knife.
Clovis, it's your turn.
I like it.
Is there anybody else around?
One guy left alive
Hey.
that you can see on the map. Everybody else has ran away except for the guy that's
mine,
knocked out in front of him.
How far away is that guy on the map?
15 feet.
Right there,
15?
you're now at him.
I'm going over
You're
to
here.
the guy. I'm gonna pick him up by his foot, like this. Actually, I'm two hands, while keeping his hands. So I want to grab him by his feet like this. His hands are hanging down. I'm gonna step on his feet or his hands. I'm gonna hold him like that, and I'm gonna tell Adem, "You got this, buddy."
Okay. So now,
You're gonna hate me.
just
You
for
hate me so
sake
much.
of brevity, Deblick, Finnegan, then Adem. In that order, what do you guys want to do?
Bring Jimmy's unconscious body back.
Okay. So you use your action to dash, dragging a body.
Hulk smash.
Yeah, I've got haste as well, so. And I cackle
into
for
that.
funsies.
Finnegan?
I
what are
feel
you
left out in the killing, so I want to use.
We were killing. I haven't killed anybody.
You've already
Yeah,
killed
you've
2
killed 2. What do you mean?
people, including the captain.
Not me. I want to use Myth Carver,
You've killed 3 technically.
and I want to. Is this guy alive still?
Oh yeah.
I am
No,
going.
no, no. You spend your turn going up to the guy and say, "This is taking too long, or too long. Feel my schlong." You said that.
I'm gonna grab Myth Carver while Clovis is holding him, and I'm gonna engrave an F into this guy's chest with Myth Carver, and then I'm gonna tell Clovis, "Let him run. Let him tell him what we have done."
Okay, yeah. My next turn, I'll drop him.
Excellent. Thank you. That's all.
Yeah. Sure.
And I'm gonna kiss the guy on the lips.
Oh boy, he's upside down. Just so you know.
You're Spider-Man him right now. You're straight up. And I'm gonna like get one.
F
like
is an upside down.
It's upside down. That's how it just looks like an incorrect B.
Well, no, right now it looks correct.
But actually, it's the right height for you as the thing.
I know, that's perfect.
Okay, my turn after Finnegan.
Yeah.
I go up to this guy. His head is perfectly aligned with Louis' groin.
No, it's not.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna go. Well, he's like this, and I'm gonna say, "The mist takes you," and slit his throat.
Jesus.
As blood.
The other guy said I
face.
So we just let him think he was gonna get to leave.
No, this guy was dying. Jimmy was the only one who I was like, they called my bluff.
I know, but I told him he could go.
No, I had already decided that if I didn't get to kill Jimmy, I'm killing someone.
I'm the one who knocks.
Okay, real quick, is there any way we can erase Jimmy's memory so he thinks he's part of our group?
He's got one of my memory.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Let's do it.
Matt's like, I fucking hate you guys.
We can modify his memories, make him think he's part of the group forever.
We can modify his memories all we want, but Matt can modify our fucking alignments. That's a pretty fair reaction to what we're doing.
That's fair. Clovis has nothing to do with modifying memories. I haven't killed anybody.
I have witnessed it.
The fog makes us kooky.
That's what I said. As
I'm a little
kooky.
Sugar makes me kooky. Little.
For the record, I haven't killed anybody.
I was gonna let a guy go. I tried to Zorro him first.
I don't know, all three of you guys are pretty fucked.
I didn't kill anybody.
What were you just doing to this last man?
Holding him up.
Where were your hands?
I was standing on his hands so he couldn't.
And then
No. As all you guys are standing inside this rubble-covered building with purple haze floating throughout the air, marks of eldritch energy crackling through as you guys see green flashes in the distance, coming from some buildings, some just occupying the air as lightning. Everybody dead around you guys except for Jimmy, who's being drugged by the foot. What are you guys actually doing here?
Oh, after I slit his wrist.
I see this tree.
Ew. Clean my blade.
What's the deal with this tree in the middle?
I'm gonna give you shit.
I'd like to walk over to this tree. I'm assuming it's a tree actually there.
I'm thinking.
That's a dead tree.
Oh, that's all. It is just a dead tree.
It looks like, yep.
Can I do any looking around? I want to see what kind of building this is.
Page.
Like, can I tell if it was like maybe a church?
Are not evil.
If it was some kind of market, if it was a house, if it was a courtyard.
What is this?
A perception roll.
If you remember previous to the fight, before you became
17
self-aware,
plus...
I said if they don't drop their weapons,
I think
they
my
all
perception's
die.
1. Oh, 4.
And
21.
you stabbed the man and not his thigh.
As you're looking around, you do see some
gay.
odd tools here and there,
He's for.
remnants of what seems like furniture, drawers covered, a few little chests kind of thing. Doesn't look like it's necessarily a
Might have been a homestead.
type of building, but the entire area that you've been walking through just kind of seems like it is homes, the odd stores, that kind of stuff.
We should burn.
More money, please.
Okay, I mean, that's pretty much all I want to do.
we've all.
Can I canvas around the building, please? Clovis wants to just take a lap around the building.
They could turn into more monstrosity.
And I'll look at the buildings, not into the buildings, but I'll look next to them and
More. Give me fire.
just kind of do a little bit of a looky-loo.
How much is the fireball worth to you?
Are you looking for something specific, or what are you doing?
No, I'm looking for not really some specific. Maybe something that has like a marking on it. Maybe in terms of trying to find like if there's a band of people or territorial marks, things like that. Not necessarily looking for anything specific. Just
I know thieves can.
What?
This may be the one time that I may see things.
Matt, how do I add money to my character?
I'm paying him 50 gold.
Why?
We made a
your
business.
allowance?
We made a business transaction.
When?
Just now.
Ow.
You missed it. It was a whole thing.
I literally said, we should burn these bodies so they don't mutate. And he was like, then give me money. And I was like, give me a fireball. And he's like, how much is it worth? I was like, 50 gold. And he was like,
It doesn't let me at it.
I've already minused it.
Probably.
Okay, I'll give you a fireball tonight.
I know.
I never even said I'd give you a fireball. If you discuss, you said, give me a fireball, and I replied with,
Those are some weird rhymes you got.
I'll give you one tonight.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. It's not a fright. Yeah, this is what you get.
Do better. Like, put some thought behind it.
As you look around, there doesn't seem to be any markings denoting a certain action or anything like that.
Okay, fair enough.
You're in it.
On these guys, do they have anything
I'll give you one.
like on their bodies that might link them to anything? Do they have any sort of like emblem, crest, uniform, anything like that?
As you're looking at their clothing, they don't seem to have. They're all wearing similar colors, but there's no armor, there's no insignia, there's no telling marks.
Okay. Okay, guys, we should probably get going here pretty quick. The haze is kind of rolling in pretty quick here.
I'm in.
Now, do we need this guy for anything?
I thought Clovis wanted him to join forces with us.
That would be pretty cool if he joined our team.
That one slit his throat.
Now the throat goat.
Okay.
So what's to say Jimmy won't do the same?
He might.
Okay.
Well, and the way I look at it is all of his friends are now dead.
I'm just saying he might. We could entice him somehow, and maybe he could help us find where we're going, or find something that could be of value.
Now, don't you have the capacity to ask them a question before they depart? Yeah. So then how about we do it that way? Because quite frankly, leaving him out here is almost worse than death.
But if we bring Jimmy with us,
And watch him turn. We don't know how long he's been in the haze for.
did he have any markings on him? Didn't that guy back at the camp check us for markings? Like this.
We did it on Havoc's body. Why can't we do it now?
What?
We're gonna pull a rusty but
Burn a
trusty.
whole pile of bodies.
Dead bodies. Jimmy's not dead.
All these dead bodies. I'm
Damn.
saying we should burn them.
Jimmy's
Yes.
not dead.
I need you to pay attention to this for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna use rusty but trusty, and I'm just going to try to like, as quickly as I can, just kind of like put it to Jimmy's throat, and I'm just gonna use the sword to try to make it like painless, or quick at least, while he's unconscious.
Right. Well, yeah, it's Resbit Trust. You gotta fucking roll it.
Oh, that's true.
No, fair enough.
If you hit a D20 or if you hit a fucking nat 20 on this thing,
And technically, this is advantage.
it's hurting a few of you. Okay.
Okay. But then, yeah, I'm gonna, as humanely as possible, I suppose, try to put him out of his misery.
Yep. Yes, your rusty, jagged ass dagger
My God, he's unconscious.
up against his throat.
I'm not sawing away at it.
Yeah, it's rusty and jagged. It's
Yeah,
not
so
very
then
sharp.
Point it inward and then go.
It's not very okay. Fine. Point it inwards with the rounded tip of your dagger, and as the throat actually begins to cave in before it finally pop and enters.
Good enough.
I use my reaction to take a coin. I must state that.
You just like stating that.
Absolutely. I have two of them now.
Okay, now maybe a decent question is how are they managing in the haze? And then also maybe we start moving.
I will take Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Flip
I
him in
choose
the
you.
air, activate him. Okay, so like he died, but how are you guys to stay in the haze for so long?
So is this conversational or is this?
No, it's one question. It's one question. So I say, how was your group able to stay in the haze for so long?
Yeah, I don't know what Louis is doing over there.
I'm sorry, I'm playing with just adding these to my inventory.
There's actual items that you have to pull.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get back to it, and in this case, I'm just fucking.
But they also answer, like, they want to move to the afterlife. So the longer I keep them, the more likely they'll tell the truth.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm hurting.
So as you ask him how they survive in the haze, for the most part, we just take shifts in it. Can I go now?
No!
I'm inciting what he said.
That's my favorite part. Is I have the other section of his soul.
If that's okay with you. If not, I'll just ignore that.
That's fine.
Okay. It was a decent one. 17.
I'm just gonna start stacking you full
You
of berries,
believe
by
him.
the way.
What does each berry give me?
Good to me.
So
I'm an apple.
sneaks an apple in there.
Big berry.
Okay, so I casted haste during that. I just need to make sure my spell points are going down because I don't think they are yet.
Should be.
Oh, yeah, after haste. Are you okay?
Because it was clicked.
6 seconds of.
It's trying to use my spell slots first as well.
That post not clear.
So you just have to label it. It's not spell, it's features. Adjust it.
So it's 4 spell points for a 3rd level?
Yes.
Yeah. So 4, and then depending on how many times I'm going to end up casting Midberry here.
So when you hit cast, it comes up with a box. Just make sure the right things are checked.
The only thing is when I hit the little dice icon next to it, it just auto fires it as a spell slot. Is the issue? I think I can. Hold on, I'm gonna try to burn the spell slots out and then fire it again. Yeah, because now it asks. So I'll just have to do that at the start of the day. Is I just burn out my spell slots and then it asks me properly.
Right here. Here. Just go with your spell slots. There you go.
Beauty. Thank you. Okay, so then the first casting there for a Clovis is 20. 10 berries, 2 apiece. I'm just gonna click haste just to burn the spell points.
Laps right away anyway.
Can anybody give me a rundown of what happened?
He raged. The arrow, the bolt flew out. He ran into the building.
So after 20
grabbed
points
him.
have closed,
It was like pop, whack, and
I
headbutt him. And then
am.
we basically started combat, and we didn't get
Yeah.
a chance to talk.
I have some 20s.
and I'm getting them all.
I'm a little over half.
Okay.
I'm over half. My health.
And I need you guys to fire.
So then,
Thank you. Into my
let's
ring.
do.
No.
Are you targeting Clovis?
You killed 2.
That's right.
You killed the captain.
Oh, sorry.
Did a lot of damage.
Just T for
I
target.
don't know. He rolled it.
Over on top of him and tap T.
Wasn't gonna burn a lot of your.
Yeah, I have it set where if I poke my screen, it actually targets them, which is nice.
Mana. Hope you don't burn all my mana.
And then if you want to just add the 20 into Logan. Just give it right to me.
That auto add. Okay.
You know what?
So then, Clovis, how much health do you need?
How much do I need?
Yeah, if I'm doing increments of 20 at a time, how many of these castings am I doing?
Well, you've already done one, so I'm at 83 out of 146.
Okay. So I just cast it a second time, so take 20 more from that.
So 103.
And then I'll do it one more time for you.
So 123.
There you go.
Well, he's casting these spells and he's taking the time to eat these. Can I loot the captain's body to see what he has on
Yeah, totally.
I'm also totally down to keep just munching on these as we leave.
him? Yeah. I just want to check him for anything of importance.
Yeah, as you check out his backpack there, obviously you see a dagger, his crossbow. on his hip, he does have a small satchel with 5 little purple shards in it, and a potion on him as well.
I'm gonna take that satchel.
Yeah. You got a random yellow potion,
Emotion.
and 5 little purple stone.
What's the commotion? Where's your potion? Ha! That was a good one.
It could
I
use
love-
some length.
I was about to say, I love how Louis went, and turned. That was
No,
great.
that's not good things. It was better. I mean, it could use some length, right?
Have a cookie before I call your bookie.
Terrible.
No.
0.
Missed the mark.
You know what, Louis? You need to appreciate the art of rhyming. Not all rhymes need to be haikus and super fucking long.
Looky. Have a cookie.
See?
That's a 2 out of 10.
That was better.
I'm making progress.
Dude, I'd give that a 4.
They don't need to be a haiku, but I mean, a rhyme really should have more than.
What is
5
the
syllables.
color of the potion
They don't
that's
have to be a right
in the
color.
satchel?
Jeez,
It's
my
just-
favorite Pokemon is not right.
They just needed somewhere to go.
It's better. Yeah, I mean, it works.
Okay. I will take that satchel. Yeah. There we go. Now I'm gonna look at his outfit. I'm gonna say, shine. I'm gonna replicate it.
Dude, why are you saying shine? And mine's gonna change too.
Yeah. Shit. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you guys are just back on the road heading to the tower there.
First thing we are, hunting for the gate.
What's this?
So yes, you guys are about a quarter mile out from the gates. How are you traveling? Normal or slow? Normal pace is half mile an hour. Slow is quarter mile an hour.
Normal.
Yeah, I think normal will be fine for us.
I'll need 1d20 roll from each of you.
D20, where's
Right on the money. 10.
14. 15.
Nat 20.
I'll play turn.
Is it just a regular D20 roll?
Yeah.
Regular d20 roll, yeah?
What was that for? I guess you don't have to tell me.
He's catching on.
Hey! You're 2 in the works!
I didn't do fucking shit.
So at this point, you guys do make it right up to the gates of the tower. As you're approaching it, due to Terran's beautiful natural 20, a whole lot, nothing happens on the way kind of deal.
You're welcome.
That's not a rhyme.
Welcome.
Really not
welcome.
catching on.
Welcome.
That's a fitting quality rhyme.
I'm cursed to rhyme, but didn't have the time to prepare. I swear.
So as you guys-
that's good. Yeah.
As you guys walk up on the
I was
gates.
going to say Louis has to have 4 rhymes worth of rhyming where it don't count.
I'm trying to listen.
I know.
My bad.
As you guys walk up on the gate, you see a few people manning it, all wearing the traditional Silver Order night garb. So the blue with the silver cross on it, all wearing plate for the most part, or nice and shiny stuff regardless. As you guys are approaching the gates,
Logan, is this it?
Stop following me.
four guards right at ground level see you guys coming. As you guys step through the fog there, 60 feet out, you start to see the visibility. The shadows of the towers turn now into actual outlines, and you're starting to see fires atop the parapets. You hear quite a bit of hustle and bustle around as you're hearing the crossbows being loaded in the works. Everybody getting ready as something's moving towards the wall through the mist. And as you guys get within that 60 feet, shortening up down to 45, you actually start to see people come into view right in front of you there.
As soon as I do, I just want to say, I'm going to be like, shine! And I'm going to change my clothes real fucking quick. I'm going to change them back to the typical robes that like I was wearing beforehand. I'm just going to change them right goddamn now.
Hey, that's a shine-on deal. I also do that.
To the same robes as I would normally.
Exactly the same. We're twins.
Who goes there?
Stay your fire! Stay your fire! As we like step out of the mist.
Oh, at least they got words, so they can't be too bad.
Theodore sent us.
Where are you coming from?
Camp Dawn.
Are we expecting anybody? As he yells down to some of the cavaliers that are in the back there. Not that we know of, sir, but they might be here. If you guys want to come on through, you can. The Knight Captain is around here somewhere. He was just in a meeting with the Lord Commander there. You guys looking for him?
The Lord Commander.
Knight Commander Theodore Marshall is the one who actually sent us. We're just looking to pass through. We're here to attempt to reclaim the cathedral for the lot of you.
You guys are those schmucks.
So you have got word of us.
I'm kind of tired. I don't know what my health is, so.
Half a day. Think that you are.
Been a lot of teleporting.
Yeah, you're down 15.
It's been one teleporting and being carried.
Being carried.
Word travels fast.
So as you guys reach the towers, they bring you all in. Okay, you guys can show up here for a bit. We're not safe from the haze, but it is still slower yet. We're not quite in the deep haze. Life's still a little bit easier out here. Just check yourself every hour or so. You're usually pretty good.
What you heard? Check ourselves every hour?
Yes.
I just didn't hear him correctly.
Real quick, what are we checking ourselves for?
Weird ass octopus limbs. Third eyes. Fourth arms are usually a dead giveaway.
And in theory, if we discover something,
If your chest starts splitting in the middle and developing teeth of its own, that's probably something.
okay,
What
if
should we do in those cases?
Yeah, what
We've been
if
told
we
it's
do
too late at
discover
that
something like that?
Well, hopefully you don't discover it about yourself. But if you discover it about somebody else, cut them in half.
There's really not much of
Usually,
a point to
it's easy
check
for you.
ourselves, and is there? Because if we find it,
Okay, Don Cheadle.
Don't you have a third leg?
I do. It's often referred to as a third leg. At least my
Centaur.
past lover. I'll be quiet.
The one that wore the horseshoes.
Ooh, what are you, fucking Owl?
Don't look at me like that, Owl.
Where's your towel?
Let's go inside. Let's go sit in the corner.
It's a round tower.
I'm hungry. Is there anything to eat?
Oh, I'm sure there's some grub floating around.
I got some ale if you want ale.
Yeah, if you meet up with any guys on the other side of the wall there, they got their little camp stove set up and whatnot if you want to find something. I'm sure they're willing to help.
Sounds good.
You guys seem very nice. Thank you.
No
Refreshing.
problem.
Out of curiosity, you said that the Knight Commander and the Lord Commander were speaking. Is it safe to assume that there's multiple Knight Commanders, one per kind of post, or?
One per night.
Nope. The Knight Commanders with the Silver Order, the Lord Commanders with the hooded. Names again?
Hooded Lantern.
There you go. Hooded Lanterns.
Okay,
Is there
and
anyone here who's associated with the Hooded Lanterns?
Well, he just said that they were talking to the Lord Commander.
No, like I take a like I'm asking him like survey around the room. Anyone who looks like they're associated with the hooded.
Just
knight.
Lord Commander and his elite guard there with him.
Do they look? Does their outfits look similar?
To each other? Yeah, they
Oh no,
wear green.
I'm asking you. What I'm asking right now is not in game. That's why I said. Do I look like anyone? Like, does it look like
you
anyone?
look like anybody else?
Does anyone in this room look like they're part of the hooded?
No.
Okay. You know, curious on what the parties we executed, so I'm looking out for those kinds of guys. That's why.
Party that you executed.
Yeah.
You killed people?
They attacked us, so yeah.
Well, that's odd. Doesn't happen much around these parts.
So we immediately, as soon as we came into town, they fucking started shooting crossbows at us and
We're
everything.
about half a mile in.
Did you announce yourself? Were you carrying torches?
Fucking, he yelled, and they started shooting. So
Can you tell me what your yell sounds like?
He said hi, and I point over at Mog.
And I go,
That was after you got shot at.
No, that was
Yes.
before.
no.
It was simultaneous.
It was all at the same time.
he said, "I would rage." I heard very clearly.
I did say that.
Say a
I did say I would like to rage.
So I'm just gonna take a moment and point this out. I've never seen somebody as big as you. Especially not running around half naked with gray skin.
He fights better that way.
More agile.
If you run around yelling, I'd shoot at you too.
Fuck around.
I did give him a warning that I just kind of wanted to talk, but I did have him by the throat because he poked me with an arrow.
Pulls out a big
scimitar?
crossbow bolt. Is it the same knight command, like Knight Captain Theodore Marshall here, or a different knight captain?
Yes, the night captain's here.
Same one. Okay.
We're not meeting any trouble. We're really having a hard time figuring out who's friend and who's foe in this place. We got shot at. Camp Dawn was crazy. We're cool now.
They wouldn't let. Good save.
Why was Camp Dawn crazy?
You said you heard about us.
Yes, I heard and I knew what to expect, you guys.
Yeah.
So why was Camp Dawn crazy?
So we got in a fight. Very honorable.
Did anybody perish?
No.
It's true. No one cares.
Yeah, nobody perished because of the fight.
No.
He was already gonna kill himself.
No, actually, it was funny.
Who killed himself?
Just not. Oh yeah.
His name was Christoph. He didn't do his job very well, and everybody fell off of the griffins. So he was gonna kill himself because he let everybody down and got them killed.
Brother killed himself?
No.
Different Christoph.
Is your brother Christoph?
Yeah, I thought we had him back on the right path.
Apparently, he didn't tie all the saddles, and they ran into fighting something.
Yeah,
Warned.
that's the thing.
Sit back on.
We had him back on the right path.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate.
I really liked him. I tried to get him to join my team, but he's too honorable.
Well, I would hope so. He's a knight of the Silver Order.
Anyways, the Knight Commander almost killed me. He was crazy.
Very sorry to put this on you, but can you please let the knight captain know that we are here?
Is he actually expecting you?
I would assume so.
From the sounds of it, I'm surprised he even want to see you.
We're all cool now. I told you that.
We're here to do a mission
And
for
what was your name?
Flittergate Diddledicks.
Good luck rhyming. Finnegan.
Let him know the irregulars are here from Camp Dawn.
again.
Little Bop Scooby Doo.
Okay. Allow me a minute.
I appreciate you.
Christoph dude.
You guys just can't say one sentence without making shit just worse.
Right? I was on the right track. I was like, yeah, no, we're done.
You weren't.
He said he heard about us. I assumed he knew about the fight. I was trying to be honest.
I was about to say, you gotta keep in mind, we didn't sleep. We teleported, so whoever he got this info from We're way faster than them right now.
I don't think so. Clearly they outran us.
Yeah, they beat us
Captain's
here.
already here.
Oh shit.
He was at Camp Dawn, need I remind you?
They probably had fucking teleport.
They probably flew. They have griffins.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully they didn't fall off.
You guys could have had griffins.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, if you guys didn't fuck it up and get us kicked out of the fucking camp.
Absolutely.
Hey, Knight Captain, Clovis thinks he can take you this time.
Clovis wants to try again.
Hey, Knight Captain, he said
That
you
is
sent him
true
somewhere. Can you
one-on-one.
send him back?
Fist fight only.
What's the
Clovis
Knight
said
Captain
he'll
here?
win.
If it's a fist fight only, I think I would.
Coordinate the war effort from us trying
Fist
to take the
fight?
cathedral.
Just a fist fight. Yeah, I think I'd be fine.
He's got a coordinated attack on it in a week.
I'd be fine.
Just guesses.
Okay.
They have a knight to look after.
So at
No,
that
it's
one of the
gonna
guards run back. You guys, okay. Now you're cleared. If you guys want to come up with me, we'll bring you to the meeting chamber there. As they walk into one of the towers there. Going up the circular staircase, really creaky old wood. Now, this tower, although highly defensible, it doesn't look great inside. There's definitely been some fights fought here, and like some hard-won fights. Even as you guys were walking up, you were seeing, again, carcasses that aren't
What happened to them?
deteriorating. You're seeing all kinds of shattered remnants of furniture. There's been balustrades that have been built to slow down advances. They're definitely expecting stuff. Some gargoyles that have been smashed off the top of the towers and now lay all over the ground. Wings and the heads of statues rolling.
Oh, if I see a carcass, I immediately say, "What happened to him?"
And I just want to specify, he probably says this about every carcass. Am I wrong?
No. Give me three. Give me three. What happened to him?
Same thing as last. Same thing as last.
So as you look at, before you guys get in the tower kind of thing, as you're looking around, you're not seeing any actual human bodies. Quite a few Gamrier that have been pushed into piles kind of off to the side, that kind of stuff, right? A Gamrier looks very similar to a kind of like a hyena, full on standing though. Still fairly humanoid, very well built, but from the shoulders up, you're a big, thick neck, big slaving jaws, large tongues that are just lolling out onto the ground. And then through these bodies and piles that you're seeing on your way in, no holds barred. There's limbs missing, some heads, you name it. But yeah, just all these bodies just don't seem to be deteriorating at all. So once inside the tower, climbing up this wooden circular staircase within, as it mounts higher up, you do protrude through a doorway into a main meeting chamber. And as the big wide wooden door gets pushed open in front of you guys, candlelight comes out into the stairwell there, ushering you guys in. And from inside, you do hear that familiar voice of the Knight Commander Theodore Marshall. You do hear a couple other voices going on in there as well. All seem to be fairly commanding as far as from post. Nobody's shying away from the Knight Commander as far as differing opinions and all that kind of stuff. So a bit of an argument happening with him as you guys reach the top there. But you guys walk in through the door, see a large table laid out in the middle, big map on it. The map does have both levels of the cathedral in front of you guys there, and both the Lord Commander and a elderly gentleman, big handlebar mustache, long sandy brown hair, green cloak coming off of him, seems very sure of himself, very commanding in presence. He's standing there hovering over the table as well, arguing with the Knight Commander himself. And it seems like they are just discussing the assault on the cathedral itself. So as you guys walk in, the Commander looks over mid sentence there.
Huh. Well, look at that. These guys made it. What are the odds? Well, welcome, boys. Let's try not to let me down this time, and let's see if you're worth your medal. So do you guys want to have part in planning this, or are you just gonna sit there and look pretty?
I will approach, but as he says, hopefully you guys don't let me down again kind of thing, I am immediately going to look at Finnegan and Clovis.
Why?
And then I will walk up.
So as we were saying, the cathedral does have 2 floors to it. It does have the catacombs, which you do have an entrance into on its own. Now, I'm not really sure what's going to make the most sense at the end of the day. There are anywhere, depending on when you get there, between 200 and 2,000 armed individuals that you will be up against. We can apply a few strike teams from the Silver Order, and will you throw some in? As he looks over at the Lord Commander, and Elias Drexel pipes up. Yeah, of course. Can't let you guys have all the fun. So I don't know if full frontal is going to make the most sense, or... Shit. Well, you guys have been at this for a while now from the looks of it. The big guy put up half-ass of a decent fight if the little guy didn't want to play mind games. So what do you guys think?
I'm gonna like go and start like holding Finnegan back.
Yeah, Finnegan's hair somehow gets a little bit more red. And he's just like,
No, stop. I modify memory so he doesn't remember that.
I'm no master strategist, but what I think would be the best course for at least us is to use the catacombs ourselves while a diversion is made up top. Because the end goal is the Lord of Feasts, correct? And do you really think he's going to be on the front lines of this fight? Or do you think he's going to be sitting inside the cathedral waiting?
That guy can't forego a fight. He'll be very hard pressed to not be wherever the bloodshed is. Now, in saying that, I don't think that you're entirely wrong. I think that there is an opportunity to potentially, as you said, create some sort of diversion. Now, there are some varying times as well when the Lord of Feast is better guarded than others. The Garmir do go out hunting occasionally, refill their stockpiles.
And this Lord of Feast, is he mutated?
Yeah, to a certain extent.
But he seems to be...
He's a pain in the ass. We already subdued the Garmirs as well as the Lord of Feast when they were here at this gate. But now it's a bit of a trip into the city, and it's filled with aberrations from here up to the cathedral.
I have a question. Do they know about the catacombs?
I would imagine so. They've been living in this place for up to 15 years.
Hear me out. So they would probably expect a sneak attack to happen from the catacombs. What if we send the main distraction from the catacombs and go in through the gate front door?
Why do we have to send a distraction into the cathedral period? Why don't we distract them and pull them out?
See that?
These Garmir, were they something you guys had to deal with beforehand, or is this a byproduct of the haze?
Beforehand, as in more than 15 years ago?
Yes. Did they exist at that time, or were they brought upon after the haze?
I didn't know of them before then, but I'm also not from these lands.
And the Garmir, personally I'm not familiar. Is that the corpses we saw on the way here?
That'd be some of the dog-like things that you guys stepped over, yes.
You guys said that you've already fought the Lord of Feast and pushed him away from these towers once before. How long ago was that?
Yeah, it was about a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Anyone of importance be in that fight survive besides yourself?
Yeah, we had to actually pool a few different factions, including Elias Drexel here with us and his men from the Hooded Lantern to do as best we could and regain another tower.
Between the two of you, how did the Lord of Feasts fight? Does he rely on weapons, more natural instincts?
Is he magically innate?
He's incredibly vicious. No, he wields a large blade in general.
I guess that does track for someone who loves bloodshed. So.
Do you notice anything specific about him? Does he have any unnatural, like, healing-like abilities? Do you notice if his wounds close quickly?
Does he actually like to bite?
We didn't really have much time to sit down and investigate him, as it were.
Understood, and I also understand that this next one's going to be a long shot as well, but any information helps. I don't imagine you guys noticed if he had any sort of specific weakness or drawback that we might be able to employ, like an aversion to fire or anything.
There was no blatant weakness, no. Not that we laid eyes on.
And obviously, besides pooling resources together, how were you guys successful in pushing him back? What kind of tactics did you employ? Was it just full frontal assaults?
That is what we did for the gate, yes.
Did he retreat with like his tail between his legs, or did he retreat wounded and look like he would not make it through the night?
Well, I wouldn't say he wouldn't make it through the night. He retreated with his main entourage back deeper into the haze.
Is there anyone that you know of in these last... How long has the Lord of Feast been around? 15 years?
As far as I know, he could have been here the entire time since the meteor hit.
Is there anyone that you are aware of who has fought him on a one-on-one fight and survived?
None.
I look to the group, so we all understand a one-on-one is out of the question.
No, but I think Clovis
Up for debate.
I think Clovis could take him.
Mm-hmm.
Clovis could take anybody. Oh, he's the strongest regular.
Mm-hmm. I don't claim to be the greatest.
I was about to say, the strongest irregular. Banish. No.
Just kidding. That's not strength.
I still feel like his strength's higher.
My fist.
Do you have any sort of equipment that you have found that works fairly well against them? Any sort of, like, say, silvering your blades or
Vestiges.
Just kidding.
something like artifact level or?
Yeah.
No, there's been nothing that has given us a leg up other than sheer brute force. We've had to outnumber, outthink, and outmaneuver just to gain every inch of ground we can while all doing this within the haze.
Has he tried to take this tower back ever, or has he just said, "I'm done"?
No, he has mounted the occasional counter maneuver trying to regain foothold, but we've been rotating guard shifts throughout the tower between this and Camp Dawn every day or two, give people a break from the haze and let them have a moment of respite, and just the way that we've been surviving. Nobody can venture off into the haze for an extended period of time without seeing the repercussions.
And in the attempts that he has made to try to retake the towers, has it been very strategic? Has it been very kind of almost bestial?
It's been straight out the front door.
Okay. And would you say that that's a fair judgment of his mental state? Does he seem like he's fairly...
His tactics don't seem very strong, no, if that's what you're asking.
And he rides in from the air typically, correct?
From the air?
Yeah. Like, would he not have like gargoyles or something like that he would have
No.
in the air for his?
No, there's gargoyles and tower dragons that maintain these walls that we've had to defeat, but he doesn't have any that I'm aware of, anyways, at this point.
So, to your knowledge, his
There's
forces
no
are Garmir.
His own, yes.
Okay. And then what kind of weapons do they typically employ? All swords, or do they typically have, like, do the Garmir seem to have the perception for ranged warfare at all?
Yeah. Yeah, no, they do have crossbows. They do have their bites, their claws, obviously, blades, anything at their disposal.
More intelligent. I will. How close does it have any of your scouts ever gone?
Nobody has attempted to actually get into the cathedral as of yet. That is not a task to be approached lightly. It is all or nothing as far as any battle.
Like catacombs, though, have you had anyone even just delve into them briefly, 10 minutes tops, to see what
No,
they're
it's
looking in them?
it's the furthest that we have pushed is this tower. Any venturing further to the inner city only gets tougher. The haze gets thicker, the husks are more, the aberrations are quicker, they're fiercer. The numbers just keep on amplifying the deeper that you go.
Have you tried going invisible? Have they been able to see through it? If you have,
I have no means of going invisible.
How long are you staying here before you head back?
Well, I was hoping to at least come up with a plan
Absolutely.
and then set up my strike team as best I can to assist you guys.
As part of this plan, are the two of you going to grace us with your presence on the field as well?
I would travel with my strike teams, but I would leave the main conundrum to you to solve.
Understood, and if you can get us the opening, then...
We'll take it. That being said, I do think that scouting, at least for a short term, possibly the rest of the day, would be beneficial for us. Even if we can progress an hour's worth of info.
Be very careful.
How long of a trek is it from here to the cathedral?
From here to the cathedral, you're about a half mile. It's not terribly far, but that is going to be a hard 1.5 mile.
Thicker haze, more aberrations.
And never mind if Minazarand catches wind of any of this.
Ooh.
Brass dragon that was once a brass dragon spent far too much time in the haze and now has turned.
I look to Mog. Mog looks to me. We've killed dragons before.
No, the way that he tells it is Adem always saves you from the dragons. Isn't that right, Adem?
If he sees you in the air,
That never happened. You never saved me from the dragon. Duly noted. So if that's the case, then we should.
when we send riders, we try to send them much higher than the haze and drop in specifically on targets that they're trying to wreck you. Flying within the haze itself, trying to develop intelligence is not advised, but you would all know your skills much better than myself.
so the risk of flying is the dragon,
And tower dragons and gargoyles, where they might be, yes.
and that's about. Do they typically go above the haze, or do they stay inside of the
They
haze?
stay within the haze.
It's like a warm bath.
Now, do you have any methods of recommended ways of transporting ourselves through the haze to quicken our journey?
By foot is the only way that I know. Griffins will go as far as positions that we have regained and that we've pushed back the aberrations.
What are the purple crystals around here?
Delirium. What I was speaking to you guys about before. It's the plague on humanity. Silver Order's mandate to destroy it all and remove it all from the world so that we can begin to rebuild Brackenheim in the image that it was.
Because they're like fragments of the meteor, right?
Correct.
What is the image of Drachenheim?
What?
The image of Drachenheim of before.
Beautiful city.
The known for.
Being a beautiful city, lawful, ran by a long line of royalty that was treated as well. And now, there's fights over who the next in line is. All the factions have their own ideas on management and what to do with Delirium and where to go, how to place somebody on the throne. None of this really matters until we free the city of what grips it. And this entire continent of Westamar will not be able to get rebuilt in the image that it was, as long as there is one shard of Delirium. We will do everything in our power in the Church of the Sacred Flame to remove Delirium and all of its tendrils that it has reached across.
What's the most effective way to get rid of it? Delirium.
Smash it.
Well, as I open up satchel, using both hands rummaging, 4 gems right here in my hand, I pocket the other one.
Nice.
Yes.
Again. That's pretty good.
It's a good one.
Sleight of
26,
hand, I guess.
29.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
It's gonna be gross.
It's
No,
a 6.
no, 29 is if he was below 10.
Oh, and I am not below 10.
32.
Let's see what these guys.
God did not see it.
A god. One of them did.
Must have been Bob.
The god of thievery
Only
did.
because I
been
let him.
Yeah.
Just damn it.
Abilities. Perception. What's his plus? Ooh, he's a plus 13. Okay, what are you? I'm at 31.
I'm a 32, baby.
There you go.
Once the plan is made, when are we...
So as you put the 4 delirium shards down, he right away grabs a hammer, just as a flash of purple light exudes, and there's kind of a mini
Yeah, like
of
that.
energy. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah, we
a little
found
bit
this
less
on,
in the world.
Also, as I pull out potion, I don't know what this does. We found this on one of them. Yellow.
That's about all I know.
I don't think it's piss, but it very well
piss.
could be.
Well, I'm
There's
not
a
sure.
20% chance it's piss.
I'm not sure who it was or where you found that, but
Found it off one of the.
they were
the guys.
definitely somebody important. Nobody carries around Aqua Expurgo just on a whim.
What's that?
You know what? Jeffrey,
Calmer.
can you bring 2 more doses of Aqua Expurgo up here, please? As he comes up with 2 more vials. Here you and I, Commander. As he grabs them and
What a fucking brown noser. I'm sorry.
as he hands you guys 2 more bottles of Aqua Expurgo. Aqua Expurgo will grant you guys respite from the from any of the, not even necessarily haze, contamination, will grant you respite from up to 3 chances at contamination. So if you are going on this mission, I do suggest that you do use these before leaving. It does stay with you all day.
What's it made
But
of?
we don't have enough to go around.
Well, at least I brought 1 extra to the tables.
What's it made of?
Part of the lilies from the Queen's graveyard.
They don't seem to be affected by the contamination.
These lilies? No, they don't seem to be affected by the contamination. We've had people working on this for a long time, and the hooded lanterns were able to develop this serum, and it's been proven effective, but it is very hard to come by, and much harder to produce. So,
Who's taking the 2 bottles?
as we
I
said,
already said I took them. Oh.
Nice.
the Cathedral, you're about a half mile away from our current position. Anywhere between an hour to 2 hours traveling through, I don't even want to say it lightly, but infested territories. I don't feel like that has enough gravity to really explain what you may be up against. Now, other than what we have discussed prior as payment, there might be a no, I don't think you guys would be up for it.
Not again.
Yeah, no, that'd be too much to ask. Too much to offer, too much to ask. So, with the tower being between a quarter,
We're up for game for anything.
I'm not okay to go to the back.
I've been several times last week.
Shit.
What is it?
What is it? What's that?
well, it's not a task so much as there's a fountain not far from the cathedral. 10-15 minute walk. Obviously not a fun walk. It's not
6-minute run.
daisies and golden bricks and all that kind of stuff. But the fountain and the courtyard is protected by what was a mechanical construct who served the previous liege as the executioner. Now, after the haze has wreaked havoc on him, he has no master, and yet its thirst for blood and pain has not been sated. Anybody that seems to get within the square immediately gets rushed by this mechanical being of mayhem, and everybody has died. Now, collect most of the bodies within the fountain in the center. Now, in saying that, we know of a handful of folks that have gone with the intent of freeing, liberating some of the goods, as well as removing the executioner from being, that have had wealth, weapons, and armor that are irreplaceable. At this point, removing the executioner and putting him out of business would be worth more to us than retrieving those items. So if you are in the market for a challenge, provided we survive the cathedral, it is up to you. It is not an ask of us. It would just be something befitting talents such as yours.
You do have a tendency to piss people off.
10 to 15-minute walk from the cathedral. In which direction?
East.
And if I'm not mistaken, north of here.
Northeast from here.
Yeah, you are. I know you are. You're not thinking. Why? Oh, fuck.
I feel like I know what you're thinking too.
I know what he's.
I think we're all thinking the same thing except Louis. His phone.
Clovis.
Blue unicorn. I can fight it one-on-one.
I could fight it one-on-one. You bet.
Okay, fuck cat.
Beware of the cleaver, big one. Thought I hit hard.
When
You hit hard, so hard
When
you
are we-
sent him home.
I like that one. That one's right. I did send you back. How was your trip? You see anybody you missed?
Nope. And
Well, would you look at that? Was kind of funny.
this is why he's not part of the irregulars yet.
we just keep provoking it.
I've already been given it 3 times.
Not by anybody that matters, Owl. He's not part of the original irregulars. Maud, Kalen, Clovis.
Mog has also said it.
No.
I've said it.
Thank you.
I think I gotta say, buddy, I think you're outvoted on this.
Well, that might be. But if I kill him,
That didn't remove Finnegan.
That's fair.
I think
Does he
kill
have
him.
to re-earn it?
What?
Does he have to re-earn it?
Me?
Yes. He
I
absolutely has-
re-earned it.
He absolutely has to re-earn it.
I would say that Finnegan has.
The owl is not part of the irregulars yet.
Listen, that doesn't matter.
All I'm saying is that over the last year, Finnegan and I have made quite the name for the irregulars.
The Schmishmaglers.
I would agree you're an irregular.
I'm saying we made quite a.
You should be an irregular.
You once were.
You were not. Just.
We carried on the irregular name.
Yeah, but the owl hasn't.
No, I'm not defending the owl. I'm defending me and Finnegan.
Okay. Yeah, no, that was never in question.
I'm not defending this to entice us as just irregulars. I've been saying this as, oh, last year we dedicated ourselves to irregulars. You ran off, met a robot that also left.
That robot had to hang out with you for
Look,
1 week and he had left.
All I'm saying, you introduced him as this big, like, hoity-toity bodyguard meant to defend explicitly you, just
This
for
is
him
a
to,
crack at me.
just to quit less than a week later.
Yeah, I don't pick the best friends.
I was about to
He
say,
clearly couldn't cut it.
to be fair, a lot of time had passed faster than normal when we were in that other world. When we were at that mansion.
Okay.
So you did something to him. We want to talk about that?
Yeah.
I fixed him temporarily before
Took
someone
away his
broke him
free
again.
will.
So what is the plan? As you can see, the X marks us at Temple Gate.
Temple Gate 4. Well, I think we have to
The
go
cathedral is there. And then this fancy little place out here is the square.
How long does it take you to rally your troops once the plan is made?
Again, we're not sending in massive amounts of troops we can't afford to at this point. We would be leaving Temple Gate and the school gate far too vulnerable. We could send a few strike teams. Sterilized Drexel will send a few as well. So depending on what you need of them, what you think would deem a proper diversion to try to draw out, like we said, at any point in time, there is between a few hundred and a few thousand Garmirs located at the Cathedral. We need something loud enough and big enough and flashy enough to gain their attention and get them away from it.
Well, I have an idea. There's a roll that is, needs to be sated with bloodlust.
Do we know if it can leave the square? That idea came.
But I mean, if no one survives going, it means that because the second they walk into that area, it rushes them, which means they should be able to get at least a little bit away before it catches them.
So then the real question comes to how far can we lead the Lord of the Feast to the courtyard? Or to the square?
You can teleport people against their will, right?
No.
Worth a shot.
Well, my thought process is
I could create a.
if we did diversions in the path between the two to try to draw out the Lord of the Feast and the Garmir, and we led them to the square, then we turned invisible, teleported, whatever it is. Now there's a bloodthirsty robot hacking through hordes of Garmir. With the bloodshed from the Garmir in the air, maybe the Lord of the Feast follows.
Now, I hear you all saying that you're going to lead them out. Who's going to deal with the Lord of the Feast as all the Garmir are led towards the executioner?
Well, depending on the size of the diversion, you said that the Lord of the Feast tends to go to the biggest battle. Is that correct?
There is a potential there, yes.
Because if we attempt to have some sense of a distraction on there to lead them to the robot, one of three outcomes will happen. One, the diversion team will fail. Two, the diversion will succeed but the Lord of the Feast will not follow. Or three, it succeeds and the Lord of the Feast follows. Ideally, that's the case. We get him in front of the robot and let them duke it out and take over or take on whichever one survives. In which case we would need to be present. If the second and the Lord of the Feast doesn't follow, then we need to stick around near the cathedral so that way we can fight him there, or at least try to bring him outside of.
Another thing. Corrupt brass dragon.
That sounds like a factor we can't really control at the moment.
But you and I can fly. We could just lead it to the control.
So are we trying to bring all three together? And on that same note, do we know which sides they're all on? Do we know that they'll fight?
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
I would assume the robot will fight whatever's alive. However, depending on how this haze is and operates, if it did create the Garmir, if it somehow is in control of them, if it somehow controls the robot, then maybe it and the Garmir won't even fight. So it depends. Are they aligned? Do we know they're opposed? Have we ever seen if the robot has killed Garmir?
We have not made it that far into the city.
Okay.
Any time that we've tried to approach the executioner and Slaughterhouse Square, we have gone from the south.
This executioner is a full construct. Was there ever any sentience or anything embedded into it? Do we know?
It was not made to be sentient.
So it was strictly just a machine that was created.
It was created as the executioner for the house. Will it even leave that far away? never attempted to lead it from the square. We've never had the opportunity.
Does anybody know who created it?
It was the king. The king, well, I don't know if hater per se, but
I understand
he was the king's executioner.
I understand he was the one who had some sense of control over it. I'm just trying to figure out if that was something to do bloodline, something with an item, just how he did.
I could make a major illusion of myself or a party of adventurers, walk it up and have them run, and it could chase them.
That could work on potentially both sides too, which is good. I think for the sake of this battle, I don't think we worry as much on the dragon. If anything, if we can attempt to lure it away or at least get eyes on where it is so we don't attack while it's in the area. I don't know how much sense of control we necessarily have over that factor though. Have you guys been able to spot the dragon through the haze if you're flying out of it?
Usually not. It passes as a large shadow, but with the speed that an old brass dragon like him moves at, it's very tough to track.
Out of curiosity, how recently was the last time that you guys saw it here? In this vicinity?
It creeps through the skies at its own whims and will and timelines.
Does it sleep?
Personally, I think maybe we should actually just leave them out of this one, because we might be risking soldiers' line putting a crossfire between it.
Unless we just send the robot right to their house and let the robot be its own battle.
Well, and again, do we know the robot will leave the square? Is it following some sense of last orders?
Why don't we test that out today?
I think that's something we need to figure out before we can formulate a plan that involves it.
Yeah.
Because if it cannot leave the square, then the other option would be trying to take the Garmir to it.
Still.
Which will be a lot harder because they'll be focused on the tower's direction versus where the robot is being left, and knowing that they're heading in the opposite direction of the tower. The Lord of Feast is probably aware that something is going to come for the cathedral, then, and we'd be advancing with it.
By the sounds of it, the Lord of the Feast is very bestial in nature and isn't as much tactical. By the sounds of things. Again, don't have all the info, but...
So I guess we're doing some recon and info.
Yeah, so my thought process then would be follow in here, try to figure out a little bit more on the robot, see if it does get affected by the major illusion. If it does, try to lure it out of the square, see if it can see us when invisible, explore options. Now that being said, pick up something from here. Anything, just that rubble right there, grab that.
I pick up a rubble over here.
Perfect, you now have an associated object.
And I throw it on the ground.
No, keep it.
I put it in my pocket.
Perfect.
I put it in Clovis's bag of holding.
So then, if we can rely on that teleport, then we can potentially go check out the square as early as today. Just our group.
Yeah.
You have anything from the square?
No.
Actually, I picked this up last week.
There's a reason he said no one survives.
I haven't even wanted to look upon Slaughterhouse Square.
So, our regulars, we going to the market?
We're gonna go get some bread.
Finnegan heard items, he just thinks grocery list.
And we're gonna get some bread. We will finish the session for the week. We'll pick this back up next week.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some bread. So we're going bread shopping next week.
We're going to the grocery store.
That's fantastic. Thanks for watching. All that fun stuff. See y'all next week.
I was legitimately about to say, okay, since we're doing a quick recon mission, Mom Clovis, you stay behind.
The fuck I am.
Well, I don't think we leave them behind.
I'm going in.
All of a sudden, they're all dead inside of this tower.
Yeah, we come back. They got assaulted while we were gone.
I don't know what happened. I tried to save them.
Yeah,